Hello and welcome back to Rev Real Estate School. I'm your host, Michael Montgomery, and today what we're looking at is the Real Estate Agent Daily Schedule. Now, if you're an agent, and this was exactly like me, where I felt like I was working constantly, but production wasn't increasing, then this episode is for you. What we're going to unpack is specifically high leverage tasks, things that we need to be doing on a daily basis in order to increase our production. And here's the amazing thing. This can get done in only 2 hours. So if you have a 2-hour window that you can work with within the day, your production can increase if you follow this plan. Now, if you're like most real estate agents or entrepreneurs in general, you know this struggle of what is it that we need to be working on? What are the biggest, most important tasks that we need to be working on? And how can we actually structure our day? So the first thing is a really quick personal story. This was early on in my career, and I was putting in these like 12, 14-hour days. You know, when you get into that zone and you're grinding and grinding away. And my wife looked over and looked at me. I work with my wife, and she said, I don't think we have enough production coming in order to pay our bills next month. Now, that was a really big jaw-dropping moment for me because at that given time, it wasn't the amount of time I was putting in. I was putting in a ton of hours, but there wasn't actually production at the end of the road. And so this is a very difficult place to be in. How can we actually start to overcome this? Well, let's start by understanding where does this all come from? Well, really, when it comes down to it, when it comes to task selection, a lot of our problems come down to ambiguity. So we're just unsure of what it is that we should be doing. And if we had something laid out for us, we would probably follow it. So a lot of this, when it comes to anything in entrepreneurship and scheduling, it comes down to just the ambiguity. It's the unknown unknowns. If I do XYZ task, is it going to get me the result I'm looking for? And because we don't know, we're operating with unknown unknowns. So what's the first thing that we need to understand? We need to understand one very, very important concept. And in fact, you're going to dedicate half of your time to this concept. And it is the important but not urgent. So we've probably all heard of the Eisenhower matrix, where you basically are going to split everything into 4 boxes, which is urgent and important but not urgent but urgent, and not important, not urgent. So we've probably heard that or seen that matrix before. But really where the magic lies when it comes to building a business is going to be in the important but not urgent quadrant. These are the things that can fundamentally change our business within 6 months' time. But they're also the things that are very easy for us to just push back and push away because you know what? If we don't do it in 6 days, nothing's really going to change. And if we do it in 6 days, something may not change. So this is really operating from a long-term mindset. So keep that concept in mind because we're going to come back to it. It's your important but not urgent quadrant, and you are going to dedicate time to this quadrant every single day. So if we're jumping into the daily plan, let's start by doing things that we're going to do, and we're going to do them in order. So the first thing is a 5-minute task, and this has to do something with mindset. Now, what I would suggest is using the daily ESP. We've spoken about that before. We teach a lot about that in our sprint, but if you haven't heard it, basically what you're doing is you're spending 5 minutes and you're examining over the last day, where did you put in effort? Where did you see progress due to your effort? And where did you see success due to your effort? You're going to look at those 3 things. That's going to take you 5 minutes, and this is going to instantly start to increase your confidence. Next, you're going to move on to updating your CRM. Now, this task is one that if it snowballs and we don't end up updating and keeping focused on our CRM, it's going to turn into an absolute mess. And then this is going to delay us further because if our CRM isn't updated, we're not going to know who to reach out to. We're not going to know who to contact. And if you end up spending 5 minutes a day just organizing your CRM, just only 5 minutes, it's always going to be in a place that you can open up and you're going to know who to follow up with. And so if you don't know who to follow up with, it's usually a case of the CRM not being organized. In which case, if that is you, then this is an important but not urgent task. So we'll talk more about that. But either way, we need 5 minutes every single day just to ensure our CRM is up to date. Next, we move on to market intelligence time. So this is 10 minutes for you to analyze the market. Now, what can you do during this time? Well, of course, you can go into MLS and you can look at sales. You can see what's going on. You can look at stats. But one thing I really like to do at this time is I like to save articles using Pocket or Instapaper or something like that. And I like to save articles on what's going on in the market. And then when I have my 10 minutes for market intelligence time is the time where I actually read those articles. And this is a really good way of approaching it because generally we're going to see the article. We're going to think it's important for us to understand what's going on with interest rates. And we're going to dive right into it. However, if we save it to Pocket or Instapaper or some other tool, then at that point in time, when we have market intelligence time, we have a dedicated 10 minutes to catch up on those articles. It's a really, really good use of time. Which then moves us on to the text twos and one card. So we've spoken about this before too, but just as a reminder, the text to one card means you're going to text two people. So we're going to open our CRM. Of course, it's going to be up to date because we already spent 5 minutes doing this. And from there, we're going to text two people. Now, these two people can be anybody. It doesn't have to be a lead. It doesn't have to be somebody you're actively working with. In fact, it shouldn't be. It should really just be anybody. It should be anybody who you don't normally just reach out to on a day-to-day basis. So two text messages, two outgoing, unsolicited text messages. And generally, these aren't even about real estate. These are just truly about how's that person doing and just connecting with them. That's all it is. And then we move on to the one card. And one card is just that. We're sending out one handwritten card a day. Very, very simple. Now, if you don't know who to send them to, just go into your calendar and look over the past number of days and see whose house you were in or whose business you went to or some sort of event that you went to. Because generally speaking, when you look at your calendar, you're going to get a whole bunch of ideas on who you can send cards to. So this in total is going to take us about 10 minutes, which then moves us into social media. And now social media, of course, can be all consuming and we can end up spending a ton of time scrolling and thinking about what we're going to post. However, we are going to use time constraints. We are going to use a 30-minute window. You have 30 minutes to spend time on social media. And it's going to start with 5 comments. You are going to comment on 5 people's posts. Then you are going to create a story. So that's all we're going to do right off the bat. 5 comments, 1 story. And then the remainder of the time we're going to use to do 2 things. Number 1 is we're going to look at our day and we're going to determine where can we actually shoot 1 to 2 more stories. So we're just going to think through our calendar and where can we actually end up shooting 1 to 2 more stories. Then from there, what we're going to do is we are going to start post creation. And so the remaining time that we have is going to be spent on post creation. Now, if you get through the first tasks quite quickly, then you could have 15, 20 minutes for post creation. And again, at the 30-minute mark, you're done. You are done. And so the power behind this, as you can probably already tell, is that you are going to be constrained within a certain block of time, which doesn't mean it's just going to be social media time. It's going to be very focused social media time where we're commenting, creating a story, determining where we can create more stories, and then working on a post. So at this point in time, if we've added up everything that we've done, we've put in 1 hour of solid work. Then we have the additional hour. So what are we going to do for this second hour? Well, this is where the freedom really comes into play. We are going to work on something that's important but not urgent. So you have 1 hour block here to work on something that is important but not urgent. And only you can determine what that is. But most of us, when we're thinking through what those tasks are, it's the thing we've been avoiding. It's the thing we've been pushing back week over week that just sits on our to-do list. Or it's that thing that we know could end up having a long-term impact on our business, but it's not going to have a short-term impact. So that 1 hour actually occupies half of the time that we're discussing. So those first tasks took us an hour. This is going to take us an hour. And this is really where you can have some freedom. But the only constraint that we have to keep in mind here is that it needs to be important, but it can't be urgent. So we're not working on deals. We're not actually dealing with incoming leads and things like that. That's not what we're working on. What we're working on are important but not urgent tasks. So if you follow this structure, you are going to have a very successful day. Honestly, if you close your computer after that and you're done for the day, you've still had a successful day of real estate. You've still had a successful day of real estate and your business is still going to grow. If you put in those 2 hours and then do nothing else throughout the day, your business is still going to grow. That's how amazing this can be. And truly, it can be done in a 2-hour window. And then from there, you can go on showings, you can go on listing presentations, do whatever you need to do. But we need to have those first 2 hours be sacred time to work on these things. Thank you very much for watching or listening to this episode. And remember, you can reach out anytime at revrealestateschool.com or I'm on Instagram at the.michael.montgomery. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next lesson.